because why wouldn't you siphon his life? At least once. And then we Ravens crime him twice, which I don't mind the idea of, because he's currently got 3 spells in hand. Well, Ravens criming him twice and Siphon Liming him again are approximately equivalent, but Ravens criming him twice kind of decimates his hand in a way that siphoning his life really doesn't. Like, siphoning his life doesn't do very much. Like, it's basically a life gain spell that incidentally also slightly wins you the game over time. He's got a mountain. Has he been saving that, especially for if I Ravens crimed him? I guess that makes a kind of sense. I mean, he only needs a forest for his Penumbra Spider. He doesn't really need all 1 mountains. Kitchen things, okay. So his last card in hand's a Penumbra Spider. I'm gonna fly at him for 2. Because there is no sense in not doing so. I'm going to fly at him for 2. I am, you just wait. Just you wait. It's going to be the best flying at for 2 you ever saw. Yeah. Take it, you little prick. Do 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 do. I kind of like taking 5 here. I see no reason to make a Malokite and block when I can make a Malokite and attack. I mean, sure, he might play the Penumbra Spider, but he might not. And the 5 damage is pretty irrelevant if I'm siphoning life. Okay, so he is playing the Penumbra Spider. Infuriatingly. But that's fine, I might just pulse away the giant dust wasp. And he's re-equipping Bone Splitter. How very sensible of it. I'm going to pay 1. Do I want to return the Vivid Grove? It does make it make more white. No, I'm just going to return a forest. Because I'm probably discarding this land, unless I draw like a Dakmor Salvage. Damn, I love Dakmor Salvage. Come on, Dakmor Salvage. Moldavine Cloak. Awesome. I'm just going to make Moloko even bigger. Because the bigger the Moloko is, the better the Moloko is. And that's a fact. I read it in Facts Weekly. You can look it up and everything. Yeah, there's no way I can play Siphon Life this turn, because I'd need to play my land. Play my land now. Should I kill Giant Dust Wasp, or just make 3 Malokites? Kinda like the idea of making more Malokites, personally. Could suspend the Dirkwood Baloth, but I still hold vague hopes of casting it. No, actually, I think I will suspend it. I think I will actually suspend it. Because if I keep returning lands and siphoning his life, as I intend to, this game, then I'm never going to get the opportunity to cast it. Which is fine. Like, returning lands and siphoning life is very much my game plan. Probably able to play a little bit quicker here. Recording does slow you down so much. He takes the 5 down to 11, which is good. It's very good. That's kind of clock that I can cope with. And I don't think the game's not going to go on for another 5 turns. Like, I'd be surprised at this point if the game didn't... No, I mean, this game could wrap itself up within 5 turns fairly easily. But the Dirkwood Baloth might come down on, by coincidence, the turn I win. Dakmor Salvage still top of the draw list priorities, because it's a free Siphon Life a turn without having to return a land and make illusions, and chump block with the illusions, and it just gets so complicated. Probably making 2 illusions this turn? Might not. He plays his own Dirkwood Baloth. Okay, we both think the game's going to go on forever then. He's not attacking anymore, because he thinks he has good blocks on Armaloku. He doesn't, because I'm going to Maelstrom Pulse his Giant Dust Wasp. But he doesn't know that, because he's a fool. Aha, you fool. And maybe we'll just make 1 more Malokite. Return Forest. Make a Malokite. Like, it's not that I don't want to return the Vivid Creek, it's that if I don't draw a land, you know, I'm going to want to spell and things. Ooh, That's a land, it's a plains, or possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's a plains. So we can't siphon life and pulse the Dust Wasp, so we're just going to pulse the Dust Wasp. And probably basic land cycle absorb V. Make a land drop for the turn, Maelstrom pulse the Wasp of Dust. Actually, maybe we don't, just so... Well, no, because we'll be returning a land on end step anyway, so we probably do want to go fetch our land with Absorb V. But then, if we draw another land, which is fairly probable, we could then surprise drain him for 4 life, which is pretty significant. So he no longer has good blocks on Meloku, like he has good jumps, which he might take. Like, he knows I have Siphon Life in the bin and the ability to turn as many lands as I like, which gives me essentially infinite Siphon Lives, which is useful to me. So yeah, he just chumps. He's top decking, whereas I've got a million spells in the bin. Well, a Siphon Life in the bin, the Raven's Crimes no longer do anything, because as aforementioned, he's top decking. Sure, he can have his 4/3 that can't attack or block. Also, I have a Meloku in play. I don't know if you noticed. Meloku's doing some work for me here. Not a lot, I'll be honest. It's not a very good card. But yeah, it helps. Every little helps, you know. Every little 5/7 flyer does its bit, you know. Activate Meloku's ability. Return forest. Why did I tap the swamp when I want to use Absorb Vis's ability this turn? Don't really know why I activated Meloku's ability this turn. I did that really badly at the end of that turn. Could not have messed that up more if I'd tried. I want to stress I wasn't trying. Like if I was trying, you'd know that I was trying. Like I'd have tried so hard, it would have been obvious. Doesn't matter because I drew Dagmor Salvage. So do I fly in there with Melokites yet? Like I lose one to the spider, but then he probably is jumping Meloku with the spider if he's jumping anything with the spider. And if he blocks a Melokite with it, I'm pretty content with that state of affairs. Sure, I lose a Melokite, but he takes 7 damage going to 4, and is then dead to either absorb this in a turn, or 2 Siphon Lives in a turn, both of which I'm very capable of. So I definitely attack with the Melokites. Conclusion of that little thought process, if you weren't listening. Can't say I blame you. Get in there with the illusion. Is there anything I should be worried of here? Like, I can't even be worried about Tromp the Domains. He does just block a Melokite. Cool. Right, now what's the best way of killing him? I think not showing him Absorb This, like, even though Absorb This is unlikely to be relevant. Siphon Life, target his face, pay 1 black. Discard the salvage of Dagmor. He should be able to see at this point he's dead, but he might not. Maybe he has an out. I don't know. I don't know that he doesn't have an out, so... He makes a last-ditch all-out attack? No? There's no point in hoping I don't draw land. Maybe he wants to see the extra cards off the dredge. Maybe it's then worth not dredging, because I have a forest in hand. Yeah, I'm not going to dredge. No need. Siphon Life. Target you. Pay my mana. He can't have a counter spell. He could have the gain life land cycling, but I think that costs like 7. Nope. He just wanted to let me kill him for the sake of clock. Well, yeah.